Now, let's solve a new type of problem, multiple uneven cash flows. So this is multiple cash flows. Cash occurs more than once, right? Multiple times. And there is some pattern between cash flows. There is no such a thing as the same cash flow occurs, or there is no pattern like cash flows will just grow at some constant growth rate. There is no such a pattern. This is multiple uneven cash flows. And suppose I just give you, the information about multiple uneven cash flows, and I ask you to calculate present value of these stream of cash flows. Then you have only one way to solve the problem. That is, calculate present value of each cash occurs, and then add them up. There is no other way because there is no pattern. Okay, here in these cash flows, there is no simplifying formula you can use. So just calculate present value of each cash occurrence and add them up. It will be very time consuming, right? But if you use a financial calculator, you can just solve the problem much more easily than that. The key here is this. You can switch your financial calculator to a cash flow mode. Okay. After you just switch your financial calculator to a cash flow mode, you can use your financial calculator, something similar to personal computer. Okay. Now let's discuss that procedure in more detail from now on. Your broker calls you and tells you that he has this great investment opportunity. If you invest $100 today, you will receive $40 in 1 year and $75 in 2 years. If you require a 15% return on investment on this risk, should you take the investment? Okay. So $100, this is what you have to invest today, right? So if you just see this problem, actually the money you have to spend now today, $100, this is a cost of project, right? And if you invest $100 today in this project and then you will receive, this project will generate $40 in 1 year and $75 in 2 years. Required a 15% return on investment of this risk. That means this is discount rate. Okay, so as we have studied in the class, actually, you will undertake this investment opportunity only when sum of present value of cash inflows, okay, from the project is greater than sum of present value of cash outflows. If they are equal, you are indifferent between, just giving up or undertaking that project, right? Okay. So if you require a 15% return on investment of this risk, should you take the investment? Okay. Rephrasing this question is this. If you use 15% discount rate, which one is greater? Sum of present value of cash inflows from the project or sum of present value of cash outflows from the project? So if sum of present values of cash inflows from the project is greater than sum of present value of cash outflows, then undertake this project. if sum of present value of cash inflows is smaller than sum of present value of cash outflows, then don't undertake this investment project. If they are same, you are indifferent. Then how can you solve this problem? As I said, the answer is, first you have to switch your financial calculator to a cash flow mode. So, first you press CF button. This will switch your financial calculator to a cash flow mode. Once your financial calculator is in a cash flow mode, then you can use your financial calculator, something like personal computer. So press CF. Okay. Then, as I said, actually, first you have to clear the memory first. So press CF button, and then press second button, and press clear work button. This will clear the memory. Okay. And you have to do that before you start a new calculation, right? And when you just press CF button, then some numbers, some words will appear on the screen. That is, CF0 is equal to and blank. CF0, that is cash that occurs in period 0. Okay, so if there is cash that occurs in period 0, you just type in the cash flow in period 0. Okay, and then you press enter. Then screen will just change. CF0 is equal to some number you have just inputted. Screen will change so. Then press down arrow key. Then the screen will change. CF1 is equal to blank. Now, okay, you have to type in cash flow that occurs in period 1. If there is cash flow that occurs in period 1, press you just input some number and press N. The screen will change. CF1 is equal to blank. CF1 is equal to some number you have just inputted. Then press down arrow key, and then the screen will change. Now F01 is equal to blank will appear on the screen. What does it mean? F is frequency. So this is just for convenience. Suppose that, okay, some cash flows, some cash occurs several times. The same cash occurs several times. Then instead of inputting them one by one, okay, in each year, you can save time by inputting F is equal to some number. So suppose that you input some amount of money in period 1, and that same amount of money occurs 3 times in a row. Then instead of inputting it 3 times individually, you input F01 is equal to 3. Then financial calculator will understand that, okay, the same amount of money in period 1 will repeat 3 times in a row. Of course, instead of using this F, okay, command, you can just type in this amount of money 3 times individually. You can do that too. But if you want to save time and energy, you can just use this F command. After you just finish inputting F, the frequency, then press down arrow key. Then screen will change. Now, okay, CF2 is equal to some blank will appear. Then you just input the amount of money that the amount of cash flow that occurs in period 2, if there is such cash flow. and then press N. Press down arrow key, then you will find F02 is equal to blank. You just input some number, appropriate number, press enter, and press down arrow key, and so on. After you finish all necessary cash flow information, and then press NPV key. Okay. Then, the screen will change. It will say I is equal to blank. This I is interest rate, right? Discount rate. Then you press discount rate, and press enter, and press down arrow key, and then press compute. Then that will give you net present value. If net present value is greater than 0, you have to undertake that investment project. When you undertake an investment project that has positive net present value, firm value will increase. If a project has net present value of 0, then you are indifferent between undertaking the project or giving up the project. When you undertake an investment project with 0 net present value, firm value will not change. We will discuss that in the class. So if you have only some incomplete understanding of what we are discussing now, it's okay. We will discuss that in the class. So now let's just see how you can solve the problem using financial calculator. First, as I said, CF button. The financial calculator will just switch to cash flow mode. Then you have to clear the memory, second button, and clear work button. Then the screen will change. CF0 is equal to blank. Now the money you have to spend now is $100. This is cost of project, right? So $100, because this is cash outflow, you have to make it minus number. So $100, press +/- and press enter. Then screen will change. Now CF0 is equal to -100. Now press down arrow key. The screen will change. Now CF1 is equal to blank will appear on the screen. Cash flow in period 1 is $40. That's from the problem, right? So type in 40 and press enter. This is what you do with with personal computer, right? You just type in some number and enter, right? Same here. Then screen will change. CF1 is equal to 40. Then press down arrow key, and what you will find is actually F01 is equal to blank, right? F means frequency, right? But this $40, it appears just once, right? So press 1, type in 1, and press enter, and press down arrow key. Then now what you will find on the screen is CF2 is equal to blank. From the problem, this is 75, right? So type in 75 and press enter. And then press down arrow key, and F02 is equal to blank will appear on the screen. This $75, it appeared just once, right? So press 1, press enter, type in 1, press enter, and press down arrow key. Now you have finished inputting all necessary cash flow information. Then press NPV. Then you'll find that on the screen, I is equal to blank will appear. I means interest rate or discount rate, right? Then you type in 15. 15% is from the problem, right? And press enter. And press compute, CPT button. then you will find minus 8.5066. So this project has negative net present value, right? That means you shouldn't undertake this project. Okay.